Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
A little drizzle and a lot of heat didn't stop folks from heading out to the ballpark tonight for some Memorial Day weekend baseball. And for good reason. Tonight's game marked the home opener for the Red Hawks. And whether you're headed to the lake or a Memorial Day ceremony on Monday, I suspect you're all wondering about the heat. So let's go right to Hutch Johnson to find out what we can expect. Forecasting any more record highs, Hutch?
There will be a chance, although our records, at least in the Fargo area, do jump into the mid-90s as we go through the holiday weekend. We do have a few thunder showers out there as we head to bed. The only area is in central and northern Minnesota. For Clearwater County, heading into Beltrami County by Lower Red Lake, also Lake of the Woods, seeing some thunder showers. These are drifting to the east, southeast at about 30 miles per hour. Stronger storms earlier this evening were out in Minnesota, and we did set record highs today in Grand Forks, Fargo, Sisseton, and Aberdeen. 94 scorching degrees. Here's a look at your holiday planning forecast. First and foremost, Saturday looks like continued heat, crystal clear skies for most, 90 degrees. We could see some morning or early day scattered thunder showers on Sunday. Monday, a better chance of thunder and slightly cooler, but all 3 days, 90 to low to mid 90s. It looks hot, so have a big tall glass of water handy and some shade to get to, and keep it tuned here. We have the Valley News Live weather app because those thunderstorms will keep you ahead of those.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks.
You bet.
Monday is Memorial Day, and many of you will be heading out to ceremonies and cemeteries to pay respect to fallen soldiers. Valley News Team's Joseph Ojo spoke with people in the Valley about what Memorial Day means to them and how they're remembering their loved ones.
Ruth Treble says Memorial Day isn't just an ordinary day to her. And she tells us, with family members of her own who served, it is important that she makes it her obligation to praise all veterans for their sacrifice.
Remembrance of family and all.
Treble, along with others at the cemeteries we went to today, placed miniature flags and flowers around the tombstones of veterans, saluting their heroism. And for others out remembering our veterans, it was a day of reflection.
Honor all our people that we've lost in the past, the veterans, everybody who served in the service, just to show much more respect and that we do care, we miss them.
Like Bosch and several others tell us, it is important that everyone use the day to get out and do something special for a hero who made sacrifices for people to live freely.
We have nobody left, so we just want to make sure that they know that they're always loved and we remember them.
In Fargo, Joseph Ojo, Valley News Live.
For a list of Memorial Day events you can attend in the Fargo-Moorhead area, go to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. 240 miles, one step at a time. That's what 4 men from Fargo are doing this Memorial Day weekend. They passed through Moorhead earlier today. The men are walking from the Canadian border to the South Dakota border to raise money and awareness for the Brady Oberg Legacy Foundation. It's a group that helps veterans with PTSD.
This is nothing compared to what some of those service men and women have to do.
Brady Oberg served in the Army and saw combat on the front lines in Afghanistan. When he came home, his family says he suffered silently. Eventually, his battle ended in August of 2015 when he took his own life.
And we thought we could breathe because he was home, and realized that it wasn't the case. You know, that's really when another war started all over for him.
He truly wanted to make something bigger and better of his life and do something bigger and better for the common good, and we just felt that we needed to continue that for him.
The Brady Oberg Legacy Foundation promotes happy and healthy lives for combat veterans through retreats, scholarships for veterans going into the mental health field, and raising PTSD awareness. So far, the Border to Border Ruck March has raised $7,500. The group plans to finish the journey sometime tomorrow. A man found guilty of killing a Moorhead woman and setting her house on fire will be sentenced July 9th. Justin Critt was found guilty on charges of second-degree murder and first-degree arson. The incident happened back in June of 2016 in Moorhead in a neighborhood between MSUM and Concordia. The victim was 49-year-old Melissa Wilcoxon. An autopsy shows she was dead before the body burned in the fire. Critt was charged after the Wilcoxon's blood was found on his shirt. Still no word on what caused a fire that destroyed a semi-trailer today. Traffic was slowed along a stretch of I-94 as crews dealt with flames. It happened this afternoon in the westbound lane near Rothsay, Minnesota. No one was hurt. Hot holiday weekend weather is bringing many to the lakes country. And as you're out having fun in the sun, you're going to want to keep you and your family protected. The parents we spoke with today say to make sure that you don't get lost in a book while at the beach with your kids. Keep close to them when they are in the water and don't get carried away with alcohol. Meanwhile, boat experts say be patient and helpful with other boaters at access points. Take out your boat plug and clean it up to prevent the spread of zebra mussels, and always be giving others help on the water.
The lake is big enough. Everybody can enjoy the body of water no matter what your activity is, boating, just cruising the lake, or jet skiing, tubing, or fishing. Give everybody their space and be courteous of everybody on the water.
We have more information on how to stay safe on the lakes on our website, valleynewslive.com. How about this for a planned vacation? 3 American kayakers are getting ready to paddle their way from Cuba to Florida. Andy Cochran from Minnesota and 2 others from Wyoming say that they're making the journey both for the physical challenge and to help improve Cuba-U.S. relations. They're hoping to make the voyage in 20 or 30 hours. The trio says they're motivated and ready to go. The 3 will take off on their journey on Memorial Day. 49 states in a lifetime of travel, a 91-year-old Florida woman picked Fargo as her final stop on her bucket list of visiting all 50 states. Valley News Team's Christine Stanwood tagged along as the woman made stops around Fargo. It's a story you're only going to see here on Valley News Live.
And I looked at the map, and I was this far away from North Dakota.
Marietta did it. 90 degrees and celebrating her 91st birthday. She asked me to show her the ropes. First stop in Fargo.
The toasted frog, that's cute.
Fried cheesy pickles.
Here he comes. Very, very good. Now, nobody in their right mind drinks wine like I do. Cheers, Fargo.
Born in Italy, Marietta first came to the U.S. through Ellis Island when she was 2 with her family.
My sister and I and my mother.
From there, the stories go on. Marietta started keeping track of all the states she'd been to while traveling with her husband, who served in the Marines for 30 years.
And that was the Marine Corps Ball.
Even doing 2 tours in Hawaii. Her advice after 91 years?
Be happy, take things as they come. You know, I've had serious surgery, and I said, there's nothing I can do about it. I can hit my head against that brick wall and it's not going to change. So you might as well make the best of it. And I did.
That mindset after a tough battle that she would win.
I had breast cancer, 28 years ago.
Today she takes care of her husband, who is handicapped, but she stays active, even volunteering at our community theater for 28 years.
Costumes, you name it. Now I do concessions. I'm the boss.
A busy day for Marietta isn't complete without birthday ice cream for our final stop.
2 scoops of butter pecan with lots of nuts. That's big enough. Holy cows. Thank you.
A sweet ending for a woman who just won't quit.
It's been an interesting life. I can't complain.
In Fargo, Christine Stanwood, Valley News Live.
What's next for Marietta, who has 3 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren? She says she wants to visit all of the continents. She's already been to 5. Later on Valley News Live at 10, looking for a top-notch grill that's affordable? Consumer Reports has checked them out for you. Up next, what's behind the latest recall affecting millions of cars?